But how do we know if expressions are universal? That's the big question that we wrote in our notes that I was building towards.
Yeah, I mean, there's different sources of evidence, right? There's comparisons to animals. That would be one source.
I love that.
We've talked all about that in,
That's where I eat.
in this podcast. So, wolves growl and dogs growl, and we understand what the growl means. It's an anger display. It turns out that the growl is an authentic anger display in the sense that the more convincing and deep of a growl you're able to make, you have to have a bigger lung capacity. So it's actually a show of body size. And a lot of animals have a sound similar to that they make. It's a threat display, at least a lot of mammals. There's, the scream, and you see alarm calls in different primates that have similar acoustic properties. There's sort of laugh displays, the open mouth smile, which is a play behavior in almost every mammal there is. So there's that kind of evidence. There's evidence looking at infants. So, before they have much time to learn about expressions, do they react in a way that shows that, they have some understanding of expressions? And there's studies that show at a very, very young age, matter of 4 months or 3 months, 4 months, when you're doing this paradigm where the infant is crossing, I don't know, it must be after they're crawling. I don't know. They've done different studies at different ages, but one is when they're crawling, you can do this study where they're crossing a glass bridge. And if the parent's on the other side of the bridge and they're making, a neutral face or a scared face, the kid won't cross it. And when they're smiling, the kid will cross, right? So they're taking expressions as signals at a very young age.
Wow. That's cool.
There's evidence like that. There's
it's another reason to have a kid. I'm just making a list, and that's a good one. I can run glass bridge experiments with child. Writing that down. That's a fun one right there.
Yeah. Okay, so that's infants, animals, and then also cross cultures. And the cross-cultural studies are in some ways most difficult. You can look at large-scale cross-cultural studies like the kind that we do, where we actually just get people in the US and China and India and Venezuela and Ethiopia and South Africa to label lots of expressions, to form lots of expressions, to label what their own expressions mean, to report what they're feeling in a given situation. We do all these studies and we measure how similar things are across cultures. And usually it's, between 60 and 80% is shared across cultures along many, many dimensions, like 25 different dimensions of expression in each study.